So.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Look, get used to playing David now, because you need to play him again.
Yeah, I know.
David from... Look, that's how... Fluffy, I know how we can end Monster of the Week. David gets teleported away.
Oh,
But
Whoops.
This
Wait,
doesn't make any
what?
sense.
Welcome to the tavern.
okay, how am I supposed to drink this freaking
You're
big cup with cat?
you're not. And hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello there. Wonder what will happen.
Due to,
Cat.
as you can see, my room is in the throes of still renovation. Just repainting and all that. It's gonna take some getting used to. But because of how late we ran, we're gonna do Monster of the Week instead of Withrow and do Withrow tomorrow.
Hey, you.
I know it's been a while since we did Monster of the Week.
Time to stabby stab.
We're coming to a the campaign for Monster of the Week is coming to a major head.
It's
So-
fine.
I'm gonna have
To remind everyone how this works, it's very simple. I roll jack fuck all. Players roll 2d6 based on what I ask them to roll for. They add their modifiers based on that, or subtract. It's the small numbers, usually like I think maximum of 3 in every direction.
Mhm.
I can give them advantage, which means they would roll 3d6 and take the highest 2. 6 and lower is a miss, which is bad. 7 to 9 is a mixed success, which is decent. Usually you're going to succeed, but there's going to be slight cost, somewhat, nothing major. 10 and up, things work exactly how you intend them, usually. And usually you get bonuses. This is a cooperative storytelling game, so when, say, someone wants to do something and they roll 10 and up, they kind of tell me how they want to do it, basically. Because you succeeded. If they roll a miss, then I get to do some, what they consider hard moves. So I get to tell the story.
He tells us how we fucked up.
Yep. And I love the way this is.
This is what you did instead. What you thought you did, what you did instead.
Yeah.
Usually
You know.
targeted at me. It's fine.
Hey, it's not my fault if you roll poorly.
Look, I know. I hate D6s and they hate me back. It's fine.
It's a hate-hate relationship.
Yeah, man, you gotta love those starting weird rolls.
Ugh.
Speaking of,
Alright.
I would
That's
like
exactly why I said it.
2 weird rolls. One from Augur and one from Lucy.
Alright.
Lacy.
Dude,
What?
pink dice,
Lucy.
let's go.
Let's just get
Lacy, not Lucy.
Lucy!
Yep.
Uh-oh!
I knew this would happen.
Oh,
To be fair,
god damn it, you two.
What'd you get?
You first.
He got a 6.
Drag got a 6.
He cannot get see anything.
Oh, that's right. I also rolled a 6.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 2 dice just to see what I roll real quick.
So Daphne's dead. Okay.
That's also a 6. So it's rolling charm.
Yeah.
Your premonitions. On a miss, you get a vision, something bad that's going to happen to you. And I get the hold of 3.
Oh, good.
This is spent 1 for 1 as penalties to your rolls as negative 1s.
Alright. This is fine.
Wow.
To mark that I have these, and I don't forget, I will just use a little. I have like a package here of little fucking erasers.
There you go.
There we go.
Just right to the erasure.
I'll just flick one away when I. Well, not flick it away.
Alright, well, done.
So, as for Lazy, on a miss, you get a vague hint about something. No, sorry, something bad is going to happen to you. Right. Fun. So,
It's fine.
So technically, neither she doesn't wake up screaming.
No, she wakes up screaming.
No,
I
this
don't-
is the one I usually wake up screaming from.
Yeah. She normally doesn't roll higher than a 6.
No, she does.
I have. I
She-
just
She
haven't.
has.
She's got like the
But-
mid range and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the time it's a mid-range, like vague hint type stuff. I
Fair.
have very rarely rolled above a 9 for this kind of stuff.
So, Lucien,
Mhm.
the vision that comes to you, you see a crowd of people, a parade, floats, balloons, large balloons. People with red, blue, and white flagged hats. We're starting in July, near the 4th, to be precise.
Fuck.
You're above. When you see panic. This is what you were waiting for. You knew this was something was going to happen because we always have these premonitions. So you fly down there, but you never know what's going on. You see a massacre. 6 people already cut down. This almost skeletal, shady, almost like he's there but not. Wielding this long, crooked sword in that same shadowy substance. Turns towards you. And you just kind of go to town. Your attacks just don't seem to either land or seem to have any effect, though the vice versa is not the same. Strikes a few times as you try to fly away. You look back and you see this thing can also fly. It seems more ghost-like in its apparition. Or at least it has the same momentum of movement. Doesn't seem to have wings or anything, it just seems to just levitate. Faster than you can fly. And as you look back to kind of catch ahead, you look up and you see the blade. And that is last you see. Lacy,
Okay.
Oh no.
you see a circular room. You're kind of glancing around from a horizontal position. You try to stand, and you realize you're chained to this stone tablet. Before you hear chanting. You feel something being pulled from you. And your vision is pulled from this painful moment. And you now see the town. The sky darkens into a reddish hue. As the sky rips apart. And this large vortex just starts pulling buildings up. That's what you see.
Good morning, Scream!
What the hell is happening again, isn't it?
Followed by very much sobbing and yeah. How long has it been since the last one? And the one with the apocalypse?
been a fair bit now. I think the last one was at least a month ago, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, so
Mhm.
my memory's a little fading on that part.
Yeah.
But this is July 3rd.
Good.
I go knock on Lacy's door.
I can see where this is going. I'll take care of the coffee.
Everything was so peaceful.
Lacy! Open the door!
What? Just what?
Open. Every time open, just hits the door slightly.
Just open.
Cracks
Open.
the door open, peeking.
Coffee. Downstairs.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Grabs stone.
Yeah.
What color is the stone?
The stone is a purplish red.
Oof.
That's fine.
And which is the color of the vortex,
Yep.
Ah,
and it's not fading.
throw the stone in the
It's
vortex.
starting out very dim, but it's slowly brightening with each. Like
Throw it in the
every
vector circle.
every hour or so, you see it kind of just brighten slightly, like a countdown.
Well,
Yeah, is meet in the dining room, I imagine.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Somebody texts Rachel, I'm assuming, or she just shows up because this is now routine.
I imagine easy enough to text.
Probably just in the group text. Get
Yeah.
Lucien's attention, yeah.
guess what time it is?
Yeah.
Like, I imagine that'd be the message you get sent. Guess what time it is?
It's that time again.
Good, let me get my shotgun. I'll be there in a minute.
Jay's just at the kitchen table, just the head is against the table.
Perhaps I should have made it a little stronger.
No, I'm not asleep. I just was hoping this was all over.
You know, I get this strange feeling if it were over, we wouldn't have someone with a pair of gloves, like, super glued to their hands or some shit.
He's not wrong.
Tucks her hands into her jacket pockets.
Seriously, how have those things not, like, gotten really itchy or something? Like, how?
I'm going to assume that the answer is magic.
Why is it always magic? It always has to be magic.
You
Does-
tell me, magic missile boy.
Yeah, it says the magic user.
Boy, I'm not the only one.
Says the magic users. Says the magic users.
There's like me and Jay on the other side of the table, like.
Yeah, we're like,
We just look at each other. Just says the magic users, and we're fighting monsters and stuff. You tell me why there shouldn't be magic.
I never said there shouldn't have been magic. Why is it always magic?
so eventually,
Because
Why can I not
mystical
decide on
beings.
how I'm pronouncing that word? I'm suddenly confused.
eventually Rachel does arrive.
Morning, y'all.
Well,
Boy there.
So,
Looks up.
I hope you like the
Hi.
coffee walking, because that's kind of what it's doing.
Well, yeah.
Jay would literally just
Is there
lift his
any
head
other
up.
way to have it?
He would literally lift his head up. Hey. Head just slams back into the table.
Are we having that kind of morning already? Grabs a cup of coffee.
Kind of
Just-
pats him on the back.
Hi. Boom.
face table.
So, what do we know so far?
Ask her.
Well, how about we wait for the other one to show up?
Yes, let's let the vague one show up and explain things again.
Yeah, he does kind of have that habit, doesn't he?
Mm.
Wait, better idea. Someone go look out as far as see if he's hanging from the ceiling in the living room.
Rachel peeks her head out the door in the kitchen because that's where she's leaning.
So you kind of peek out over here. No,
Well,
you do hear a noise, just slightly. Sounds like something got into the garage. You hear some kind of ting, 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 ting.
Jai?
I swear to God, if he's breaking anything in there. Jay gets up and immediately walks quickly to the garage door.
You
Sips
open the
on
door,
coffee.
the first thing you see is a trash can is knocked down, and there's a small rodent.
He's gonna pull a knife out of his pocket and throw it directly at it.
Some scurries.
Leans down, picks up the knife. Picks up the trash can.
Alright.
Shuts the door, leaves and shuts the door.
You know, you say that.
No.
So at some point, Augur's gonna slide out from underneath the truck. Now, is that any way to treat that?
Just instinct just swings and decks him in the face.
You go to swing, and you look down. He's actually below you.
No, because he would have been picking up the trash can and the knife, so instinct, see something slide out, deck.
You deck him.
Gotta try better than that.
The fuck, man?
Don't really do much because armor.
Come on, you're one of the few people I haven't fucked with. Just give me this.
Just get in there and describe what you saw.
Oh, right. I guess you would want to hear about death.
Of course we do. It's not like we haven't heard about it in in a couple months at least. I was hoping all this shit was over.
Sounds like they're having a fun time in there.
Mm.
Mm.
I am literally a winged person to most people. And I'm still around. This shit isn't far from over. Let's go have that chat, shall we?
In the back of his mind is thinking, yeah, you're still around. Maybe if I kill you, it'll all be over.
Good fucking luck.
He's thinking it to himself. He's
Telepathy.
not saying it. He's not.
Telepathy
He's
doesn't
not
work
thinking
like
to
that.
himself.
No, unfortunately,
Yeah.
no, you don't.
Damn it.
So you guys move in. It's kind of crowded in the dining room, but you guys can fit.
Goes back to his head slammed against the table.
Right, so where are we so far?
Nobody's
We're waiting for
explained
you.
shit.
Oh, right. Death. Death. Lots and lots of death.
Slowly starts smacking his head like an inch off the table.
Now, when you say lots of death, what do you mean? I've only been around when there's been like one or two people involved, but then again, I've heard you guys have dealt with massacres, so you know.
It's funny you say that. Let's see, there was is like just looking like he's counting on his hands, like say most of a parade.
Oh, great. Happens tomorrow. Cool. Smacks head against the table again.
Which you know
Yay.
the parade is in the morning.
Oh, so
Fuck. Dang.
can't have a holiday. Good.
We didn't.
Nah,
have
that
a
would just be
Halloween,
so
to be fair.
incredibly boring.
That's what I mean. We can't have a holiday. What did you see,
Right.
Lacy? Hmm.
hold on, Lucien. Did you see anything else?
Well, wasn't exactly the Reaper's blade, but I think someone's gonna be happy in the morning. Kind of looks over to Jay.
Fuck. That's all he hears is fuck.
Man, what's that reaction? You've been wanting me dead for quite a while.
If you die, though, we all probably gonna die.
No, he's not that much of a loss.
See? Someone gets it.
Will you lay down?
No.
Demon apocalypse. Demon. I think we might need him.
You have Lacy.
Oh, it wasn't a demon. Well, it might have been. Most demons aren't like ghosts.
You know... No.
Right, can we hear from our damsel in distress? I'm kind of interested this time.
I'm kind of interested this time.
I saw the vortex again.
Oh.
Except this time I wasn't outside to see it. I was in a circular room and something happened.
Ow.
There was
Asshole.
chanting
No, he
and-
scratched my leg, sorry.
Aw.
Fine.
There was chanting and something got pulled from me, and then all of a sudden I wasn't there anymore, and I was looking outside where the vortex was.
Interesting.
This is bad.
What's settled? Somebody staying with you at all times. As usual.
You're not the source of the vortex, are you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, what's up with your rock there? It usually not lighting up like that still.
It's a guardian stone, right? So when trouble shows up, or is about to show up, it lets us know, but I'm guessing...
Yeah, but usually the light is gone by now, though.
You hear that's one of the cracks kind of splits off a bit.
That's a good sign.
Cool.
That's not a good
Okay.
thing.
Huh.
Lacy puts her knife next to the stone.
So we have...
Remember back when the Valkyrie mentioned that these things were all connected? I've got a really bad feeling that these cracks are not just cracks.
Yeah. Smack.
So, we've got no leads other than this ghosty thing kills him and she somehow makes a vortex. Got it!
We can't stop an entire parade.
No.
You say this.
Well, yeah, if there's a crisis, they will.
What crisis?
Is he
When
like
have we...
Clem?
I mean, you know, if there's explosions in the city, I'm pretty sure they will not do a parade.
Are there any
You
abandoned gas
underestimate the
stations?
resilience of a small town in want of a parade.
Not really. Not a small town, Jay.
Damn.
So,
Do you see where I was going
this
with
is the one time where I'm okay with the arson thing. If there's a forest fire, they will definitely stop it.
By the By the way, out of character, I like how Fluffy knew where I was going with what I had said.
Yep.
Is there a abandoned gas station? David, fireball at it! Boom!
Missile. I toss missiles, not balls. There's a distinction.
To be fair, though, when that thing of fire lands, it turns into a giant ball of fire that just explode. To be fair.
Lacy, you could do like some weird magic-y bullshit and create a tornado. I mean,
I don't.
How about we not? That might kill more people than we want to save.
I'm just trying to think of what would stop people from having a parade.
I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining.
Actually,
Shut up, you die. No one cares about your opinion.
Exactly. Then you much pain as possible before that.
Actually, hang on a second.
I can
I
help
wanna
you
go-
with that.
I want to go to the armory and see if I can find some dynamite.
Oh.
Oh dear lord.
All right. I believe this is a roll plus weird.
And I believe I have... what was it? I'm trying to remember. Sorry, so it was a +1 because... Armory?
No, I think the armory. No, because the
No.
armory just allows you to find it.
Okay. Well, let's see how these dice want to... Actually, no, I want that die. There we go. Please, I need dynamite. I find dynamite because that's an 11. It's a flat roll of 11.
You have it. You have plenty, if that matters.
Comes out of the garage holding 5 sticks of dynamite.
You
So
know,
I have a plan.
Augur has a somewhat decent description I can go off of. I guess I'll attempt to research it.
I might as well help with that, but one thing I gotta say first, is it weird that I'm seriously thinking that an act of terrorism is actually a good idea here?
Yes.
No.
The question, do we know which road exactly is the main road for the parade?
Oh yeah,
We've lived here long enough. I assume we know how they set it up, and they
Yeah,
probably
so
already
there's
started
always
setting
a-
up the route. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of decorate with little flags down the between each pole.
They'll start
basically.
blocking off the roads in the middle of the night.
It's the
Okay.
same route every year, unless there's like major road damage. They usually don't. There's not, and the roads are pretty good this year.
Sets the dynamite on the kitchen table.
Nice.
This seems like a terrible idea, but
Which is a main street
Plot-
with all the
plot
main
behind
stores.
it.
Well, that's why we wait till nighttime.
All we have to do, since they'll start blocking out the roads in the middle of the night, we wait until before they start blocking out the roads. We find a sewer entrance underneath the main road and just light a few of these and cave the road. Can't have a parade if there's no road.
Hmm.
And here I was hoping to imitate a B-2 bomber.
They'll be too busy
I
wanting
mean,
to
I have plenty of
investigate
this.
it.
I have plenty of this. I could level a whole city block if I want to.
Well, they'll want to investigate it, so they're not going to want to have the parade going, because they're
Exactly.
risking it happening somewhere else.
Yeah. Sounds sound.
So to level a whole block or just
They may-
level the road?
They may go off the assumption that they set off too early. Yeah. For going off of terrorist things.
Mhm.
So Amanda and David.
Yeah.
You said you were both going to investigate.
Yeah. Amanda
So
has
what
a
do
bit
we-
of sharp, don't they?
Think so.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a
Alright.
+1 from the lore library. So roll investigate a mystery.
David would
11.
be helping with that if
Oh,
that's
well.
necessary. That's not necessary. We're good.
You're good.
She has a +2 in sharp as well, on top of the one
Nice.
extra, so it's like... He's the
you
research
go.
buddy. Just going off of whatever description I could have gotten off the thing at the parade.
Okay. It's been a while, so I gotta find
Fair enough.
basic moves. Where's basic moves again?
Hell, be right back.
Okay.
Alright. Investigate mystery on the 10 up, hold 2. I will just copy and paste these questions. And we'll go to chat here.
Mhm.
Boop. You may answer 2 of these questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
Cause like I assume with all the description we would know that we need to figure out what hurts it, what kind of is. Might be concealed. I don't know. It's confusing. God damn it.
I will say the questions that not exactly going to need to know. What can it do? Where did it go? What was it going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that it's going to butcher people. What can it do? It can butcher people.
Yeah. There's
Where did it
3
go?
that I'm torn between.
Yeah.
Where did it go? To the parade to butcher people.
We'll definitely want to figure out what it is, because you can't really find out more until then.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, you can't.
That's one.
She would want to know how to hurt it,
Okay.
judging since he didn't seem to be able to do anything to it.
Judging based on the description given, and you can have the augur come in and kind of compare the imagery to what he saw. And that's when you find something known as the Heartless.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
An undead. Not really... They're physical, but not physical. If that makes sense. They kind of exist on what would be the spiritual and material plane simultaneously. The creation of a Heartless is a process that involves rituals and such like that. And carving out. The main thing is carving out the heart of the creature. Which is how you hurt it, by destroying its heart.
I think we figured out what happens to
So,
Right. That's what I'm sitting here thinking.
the heart
Mhm.
isn't going to be where the Heartless is. If you can find the heart, you can destroy the Heartless. But until then, it is essentially a killing machine.
Good.
So Amanda walks back out to everyone. So, Lacy, I think I figured out what happens to you. She's holding like the book and
Let me guess. Something takes possession of me. Something tries to stab and take out all of my innards. Which is it?
well, only one entered. Your heart. And you become a killing machine and kill Augur.
Well, that's an interesting Kalima.
Yeah. She kind of flips the book around so you can see it.
How do we make sure that doesn't happen?
Good question.
Good. I have an idea. Rachel, do you have any handcuffs?
Is now the
We've
time...
left her here in a protective zone, and she's gotten out and into trouble.
I know.
So what?
I have a plan.
That was not my fault, okay?
I have a plan. Trust me on this one. I have a plan. Does anyone have any handcuffs?
Yes, but that doesn't stop humans from coming in here.
I know.
Yeah, we don't know
I
who's
have a plan.
casting the ritual.
I have a plan.
What's
just need some
your
handcuffs.
plan? Why do you need handcuffs? Just tell us your plan before we do anything with the handcuffs.
Give me the handcuffs first.
No.
You'll see what the plan is.
That's not
You'll
how
see.
this works.
I trust me on this.
I
Have I made bad decisions before?
Yes!
Yes!
To answer that honestly.
Answer it honestly, because every bad idea I've had has worked.
Yes! But not in the best way!
Okay.
Ready?
Just can I have some handcuffs? Please.
Are
You're
you
not
establishing a
handcuffing.
safe word
Are
or just
you?
something?
You're not gonna handcuff
no.
her, correct?
No.
Okay, fine. Somebody give him fucking handcuffs then.
I don't have any on me. You have police friends, don't you? Or wait. Do you have handcuffs?
Actually, you say that, goes up to his room, and probably finds a pair of handcuffs, to be honest.
I'm
Roll
more
active
looking at
refresher.
David because
mean,
whatever
what's
the
that,
hell
plus
he's
cool?
going up for.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
That's mostly me thinking. What the heck? He has magic for that. It's fine.
That's a 13.
You find a legitimate pair of police handcuffs with the keys included.
He puts the keys in his pocket, slaps one on his wrist, walks downstairs, and as he walks by Lacey, he slaps it on her wrist.
You said you weren't gonna handcuff her. You lied.
I handcuffed her to me.
You did
She's
handcuff
not
her.
Handcuff.
No, this is I do not consent. I do not consent.
I don't
Here's
think
the
you're
thing:
being
if
given a choice.
they want you, they have to take the both of us.
They'll kill you or cut off your arm.
Yeah, I was
And
about
they
to
can die
say.
trying.
Okay. We need to figure out where this happens.
One issue, I think I may have lost the
Circular
keys.
room. I don't. Hey, I swear.
You know, there's something I kind of want to do as a test of theory. Can David try to magic those unlocked for the sake of shenanigans?
Roll use magic.
But before he does, Jay reaches in a pocket and smiles and pulls out the keys. I just want to see y'all's reaction. Shit.
That is a 10. So, on use magic, let's see here.
It works as intended, I think.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, but I believe
I don't
this
know
is
if it specifies
Effects.
that.
Don't be a small test.
I would believe this would do a thing that is beyond human limitations. You normally can't unlock it just by staring at it.
You know.
So you kind of you watch them both clatters to the ground.
Stands far away from Jay. He's actually hiding behind Amanda at this point.
Don't hide behind me.
You're the werewolf. You're the scariest one.
I'm the shortest one and probably the most unintimidating looking person with the nerdy glasses.
Lacey, you pick who you're going to be handcuffed to because this is the safest way to make sure someone is always with you.
It's not.
I
the safest
transform,
way.
so I'm out. I don't want to be dragging her along.
I'm not. This is very, very stupid.
I could give her my
limits so
my
many-
necklace to track her,
That's true.
Not wrong.
just in case she does get taken.
Very
I
true.
still want to know who's involved in the cult that.
It's a small town. The cults are just a thing.
Well, yeah, but this kind of cult.
You say cult, I say
Takes
D&D
off her
group, you know,
choker and
two
hands it
different-
to Lacey.
Look,
just in case.
You say cult, I say D&D group, you know, both wear robes at tables.
You know, funny thing about that.
Wow, we
We
just
don't
got real
always.
meta.
Yes, we did. I had to. Come on now.
So I've been doing this wrong. I don't have a robe.
I do. Technically, I could be wearing a robe right now. Because I do
I
have a black robe.
cloak.
Don't
I
question it,
don't.
Fluffy.
So,
It's part of a cosplay. Don't worry about it.
where were we again? Just on.
Who's getting handcuffed to Lacey?
I gave
Nobody's
her
getting
my
handcuffed.
choker.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, so you have that.
I'm not
And
getting
I'm just
close
gonna-
to anybody.
Just gonna pull up this op right here.
Fine.
GPS.
Just slides the handcuffs back into his back pocket.
You know, about that.
Hmm.
Why were you asking for them if you knew you had them?
I kind of forgot I had them.
You're a criminal.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
It typically is a bad thing.
Has it been a bad thing for all of us right now, though?
Kind of holds up the 9mm. You gave us guns.
But I didn't sell you the
Because for some reason she was carrying it on her person. It was early in the morning.
But see, you're right. I gave you guns. Correction, I did not sell them to you, though.
Fair, but that still doesn't... Wait. Oh god, he's our gang leader.
The crazy magic dude. What are we doing? Because it sounds like we've got many things to take care of in a very short amount of time. And that's all dependent on if we can keep her from, you know, losing her heart in a very literal sense.
The only way to stop it, by the way, is to destroy the heart, which means killing Lacy.
So you mean I die twice?
You know...
You might not come
Wouldn't that
back.
technically be a third?
It'd be a
Oh.
no technicality. But see, I really
Wait, that
think
was part of
there's a possibility.
You probably wouldn't have been told.
I really think there's a possibility we can do this without killing Lacy. I hope.
Well, we gotta keep her from being kidnapped or stop the cult, one of the two.
I was trying to. You guys didn't want to go with my idea.
Yes, but we still need to figure out, okay, what was the room like? We gotta figure out where this happened.
So
I will
described
interject
the
one thing because you did roll it decently on the creature thing.
Mm-hmm.
The creature that turns into the Heartless is usually killed before the ritual can even begin. And the stronger the older the creature or the corpse was that was used, the stronger it is.
Oh.
Doesn't
so it's not
mention
Lacy,
that
cool.
part. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just assumed because of the way she described hers.
Yeah.
And then was suddenly at the festival.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is how she would be thinking about it.
Makes sense.
Would we know of any circular buildings in the town?
And there are circular buildings. There's some, like the town hall. It's got like a big circular room. Not necessarily circular itself. There's none
Why
that is
don't we
pure
go to our
circles.
creepy museum and ask him if he knows anybody
Well,
that might
while
be
you
in
guys
a
do
cult.
that, I have some demolition to plan.
Mhm.
Right.
I think I'll stay here.
No, you're not staying here
Say
alone!
that.
For fuck's
Say
sake!
that.
The last time we left you with one person, you were gone. No, you're coming with somebody. You're going with one of the two groups. Pick one.
You want to help? You want to help me blow something up, or do you want to go see our friend Ned?
I'd rather hide under my bed and pretend this is not happening.
Not one of the choices, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, explosion or creepy guy that works in the.
Every time you have tried to
Creepy
avoid
place.
things, you've ended up in worse situations, Lacy. You might as well just accept
She's not
it this
wrong.
time.
I'll just go with Amanda. Safer. At least.
Who's
knowing-
all going where, so I know where she's needed, because she's kind of the muscle. To be fair.
Rachel volunteered to help with demolition.
Yeah.
You wanna come with us, David, then, and have Augur watch them from the sky so you can keep an eye on the street?
Augur and Rachel are with me for demolition.
Yeah, that'll.
It makes sense.
I'm
He
alright
has
with
to
that.
watch
Oh,
for,
yeah.
like, people and things like that.
All right.
Push
So-
a crate of dynamite in the back of the truck.
Are you guys going? And
Something.
are you guys gonna like go ahead and kind of scope out the area first, and then later at night come back?
Yes. Definitely.
So, roll me act under pressure, Jay.
If you need help, let me know.
This is kind of like
I'm trusting you to die.
laying out a plan, essentially.
Please. Okay, I'll take it.
Don't blow your hand off, you know.
That's a 10.
10? Okay.
Oh, hey.
So you kind of you get to lay this not only the route.
Mhm.
You know where the best entrances are going to be that won't be watched, and you kind of you get this. You basically have a plan that will. So you won't. Basically, when we get down there, I'm not going to have you. I'm not going to make you try to find the places. The only rolls you'll have to do down now later is going to be setting up the bombs.
Now, one other question: is there like a manhole cover type thing in an alleyway?
Yeah, you find some nice ones that you can remain
Is there
hidden.
anyone? Is there anyone around?
Right now, yes.
No, in the alleyway.
In the alleyway, no, but there are people walking past the street. It's a pretty busy street.
It's the middle of the day.
But judging from where the manhole is and kind of knowing everything, you get a sense when it's quieted down, you can go down that manhole and get to easily access. We even say as part of that, you kind of got through your connections, got a nice little map of the so that road.
Are there any gas lines under that road?
There are a few.
Okay.
This is a main road that kind of.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a lot of unhappy people.
This could go. Well, this could go.
That
very
poor
poorly.
grocery store.
You know,
Here's the bad part. Remember how I said something about level the road or level a couple city blocks? It's gonna be both because of gas lines.
Yeah. Luckily,
Oh,
this is
wow.
a mostly mercantile area, so
Yeah.
there's not going to be residential. Luckily,
Poor grocery store. That grocery store's screwed.
grocery store, the thrift shop.
I assume by this point too, the grocery
I'm
store has
leaving
been
that out of-
almost fixed up again, if not
I'm-
fixed.
Right.
I'm
They're
leaving,
just fixing it up again.
I'm leaving the gas line thing out of it. Nobody's hearing about that except for me. Nobody.
This
Alright.
is fair.
Store's
Well, I
also
mean, we
there.
expect damages by this point, but it's to
Sunshine
save
Diner.
lives.
You say that. You expect damages. Not
I-
a couple city blocks worth of damages.
Well, you also have to
Oh.
risk people. Because there are cops driving around, there are people walking at night, so you do have to keep mindful of that.
also just read it. Telepathy is written to where he could read thoughts.
That's...
If he was, would he be thinking about focusing on his thoughts? So
I will give you that. It's just more of a note to myself later. I have detracted from the situation, and I
You
apologize.
can read people's thoughts
Oh,
and
you're
put
fine.
words
How-
in their mind.
Oh, that's interesting. 'Cause telepathy is a communication of thoughts or ideas by
Yeah.
means other than the known senses. That's how it's normally supposed to work?
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
interesting.
That is interesting. Now, like I said, it's been a while since we played, so we kind of forgot what people's abilities do.
We're learning as we're going in the final arc of the sessions. This is okay.
Okay, so
It's a learning experience where we all might die.
Yeah.
it's fine. So you guys have that planned out. The three rest of you end up at the Crypto Inn. That is sitting there, just as quiet and dead as it always is in here.
Hey! You know about any cults going on around town?
No!
That was the most unconvincing answer I've ever gotten from you.
You know, part of me almost went back to D&D things and almost said insight check.
So...
Is he lying? but I am not there. I couldn't
Kinda
say
need
that anyway.
to know if there are.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. A lot of people are gonna die tomorrow. We need to know.
Just straight
She's
up,
not
a lot of people
joking.
are gonna die tomorrow.
All right.
To prevent that. So you get whatever.
I don't
business.
know of any cults like that, at
Mm.
least.
Any that try to practice magic and stuff like that?
Not to my knowledge.
Local youth group, D&D groups.
So, what kind of cults do you know of then?
Oh no.
It's less of a cult, more an enthusiastic group.
Hmm. Okay.
Enthusiastic.
Can we meet them? He smiles.
Kalima.
Well,
No, this is gonna move poorly.
I mean, we do technically meet tonight.
Wait,
But-
Oh,
Yes!
Are you like this cult leader thing? Like, wait. Backtrack.
Not cult.
It's not a cult.
enthusiastic group.
Enthusiast group about this stuff. Lacey, you're not coming with us tonight. You guys, okay.
No, I mean,
So,
we-
out of character, how did we not see this coming from him?
about about cryptids. We meet, we talk about cryptids and such.
Okay. Well, maybe some of your friends can help us figure out what's going on then.
I mean, sure.
If they don't mind some guests showing up.
I'll be completely honest. The membership not the biggest.
Okay.
Last count. One.
Like, including you or not including you?
Including.
Oh, okay. So,
Out of character, how did we not see this cult leader vibe coming from him from the get-go?
she kind of looks at the
I-
other two. Do you really think that he would do this, though?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, maybe that's
He's
maybe
the
that's
one
the
that
point of
gave
it.
us the stone.
What'd you say?
He's the one that
Maybe
gave us the stone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I mean, there's always rumors of cults around, but I'm not one like I've heard or seen.
Mm.
To be honest, I kind of stay away from that side of the spectrum. I prefer like the weird creatures like the Bigfoot, Yeti, werewolves,
Heartless.
that kind of stuff. The who?
Heartless.
I've heard of that.
You haven't?
Not that one, no.
Aren't those things from that one video game?
I guess I don't have many
Part of his
leads.
stories. I don't think he. He's like,
Hmm.
I mean, I can do some research on it if you want, but I haven't heard it myself. But like I said, I do a lot of my research on more of the
you-
animalistic.
If you can find anything on anybody possibly planning something, let us know.
All right, I'm not gonna go asking around, but I'll look in
Yeah.
my
Fair.
books and on my. He kind of looks at that old, like really old looking computer monitor.
Don't put yourself in danger.
I
By
don't
asking
plan
too
on-
many questions.
There's a reason I have a panic room.
See?
That
We
Bigfoot.
should have had a panic room in the house.
But all the other cool shit we have.
Tell you what, if you give us something useful, we'll show you a mythical creature. His face!
He's looking at you like kind of roll manipulate someone.
What is that
'Cause-
again?
That is plus charm.
Oh, good. Oh wait, doesn't she use?
I'll give you advantage for this because.
Oh yeah, I have the unnatural feel, so I get to use my weird.
Yee.
Yep. So roll 3d6.
Excellent.
Take the highest two.
Okay, good. 9.
9. Okay. So under manipulate someone, what does that mean exactly? 7 to 9. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now that shows that you mean it. If you ask too much, to tell you what if anything, it'll take for them to do it. Kind of thinks for a moment and goes, "Got any proof that you can show this?"
Mm. Mm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, I can show you a mystical, actually Bigfoot, if you do this."
Huh.
I've been burnt.
It could be proof.
Understandable.
I wonder if Lacy would have just fuzzy images from running and Amanda being half shifted on her phone.
Depends if we ever had a reason to take pictures during fight.
I doubt that, but
I mean, maybe for research when you're like trying to get a picture of the creature to get some visual
Yeah,
reference.
maybe.
And I imagine it wouldn't be the best quality.
Yeah. I'm not looking for best quality, I'm just looking for some sort of like, hey, we know where a werewolf is.
I could see it. I could see it like when you weren't sure what the creature could do and you've met it. Kind of someone just taking a quick pick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably you probably see wolf-like qualities on something, and then some
I mean,
other creature.
technically, even Augur could be a thing too, like him flying into the sky.
Yep.
So either or, I would say whichever tree you wish to go down.
Probably Augur, because he's just...
He'd be hard to
floating
see because he
around.
usually flies at
Yeah.
night a lot.
Yeah. And I like Amanda better than Augur, so here we are.
You show them a picture. Something kind of blurry, but clearly there's some creature, and there's something with looks like a human wing, like a wing-like appendages. It's kind of blurry. It's like someone like this quickly took a picture, like whoop, didn't give it time to focus. All right.
Yay.
If you can show me that, I be ecstatic to help you.
Got it.
We can definitely do that.
Anything I need to know about the cult, like what you're looking for? Are they the kind that sacrifice goats?
Sounds like they're about to sacrifice a person.
Okay. Do you know anything else? The more details I have, the less vague I can give it to you.
Probably look at Lacy to see how much detail she wants to give since she had the vision.
They, take people's hearts out, and that's
Okay.
how a monster's created. That's about the extent of what we know so far.
Something about chanting.
That's usually common in most cults.
Mm.
Especially if you're trying to like summon a demon or a monster or
A circular room, maybe.
Didn't you say something about a tablet?
No.
It was like a stone, flat surface, like an altar or a tablet or something like that. It was hard to tell from her because she was like, she can only go like this. She had limited view.
Hmm.
She didn't see anyone.
Hmm.
At least not until things went. And she wasn't stabbed.
Hmm.
Something was just like drained out of her. When the champagne began. And then she panned up, and then the vortex started ripping.
Uh-huh. I guess we give as much description as we can then.
From both the research and from vision, and if we get 2 different tree branches, then yay, but if we don't, then...
So are you telling me everything about your vision? Or is there certain things you're leaving out?
I leave out probably the part about the vortex.
Okay.
Because that's not a thing I want to readily admit to this person.
Okay.
You sure? That might be because it kind of leads to whatever that is, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's really hesitant too at this point, just because she's still in a bit of a...
I assume Amanda
acceptance.
probably would have brought the book with her that she had found the information in and handed it to
Yeah.
him.
That way. Okay. So I'll look into any colleges to do with this.
Not sure if they're linked, but anything you can find on either
Okay.
would be great.
I will do my best. He kind of walks over to his computer, and you hear it booting up.
Thanks, Ned.
Just staring at the computer as it boots up. You can hear the dial tone.
Yeah, well, we'll leave you to it.
Maybe a while.
Yeah,
You
we
got
got
your
till
phone
tomorrow
numbers?
morning.
Hopefully I boot up by then.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thing I almost wanted to, but I realized I would have no idea how to do that. Could I magic his computer to be faster?
You could blow it up!
You could certainly try.
I have the ability to fizzle if I fuck it up. So, you know what? By the divine powers that be of the relations of fuck it. Let's do that.
Go ahead and roll plus weird to see
This
what
is
goes.
gonna go terribly.
Oh! Nice.
Well, all right. So it
That's
goes
unfair.
without issue. It's beyond human limitations. You kind of focus on the computer and essentially
Upgrade it.
of any issues and upgrade it physically, changing it in front of his eyes. I didn't do that.
It's best not to question it.
Well, we can explain that too later. That could be part of your present thing, reward, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be a lot faster now. He's just typing.
Yeah, we're gonna
do I
leave
have a-
before David does what?
Do you need a number to call? If I could get one.
Doesn't he still have like Jay's number?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he does got Jay's number.
Yeah. I guess one of us probably should give him the number just in case, because we're kind of two different groups at the
Right.
moment.
So you kind of verify he's also Jay. So he gives him two numbers. So Jay's and who else do you want to give?
Well, either mine or David's. I don't think Lacy's.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that would be a terrible idea.
Probably best to go with David because
Wait, what?
he doesn't shift and doesn't run the extra risk of losing the phone.
Okay,
Here's
so
somebody's number out like that? Okay, I see how it is.
Well,
he's
Jay,
got yours. Sir.
yeah, they
He already had mine because I always
confirmed.
called him as far as fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jay and David, he has your numbers. That's who we can communicate to. Good to know.
Well,
We probably
All
like
right.
text Jay what's going on in case he calls him first.
So you guys meet back up. Probably later in the evening now. Not quite. It's probably 7 or so. You probably have to wait probably till 11 or so, and that's
Yeah.
when the streets will be kind of dead.
Most businesses don't close till like 8 or 9, I assume.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Being a small town, most places, not even a diners. Diner probably stays up to the latest at 10.
Mhm.
That's probably closing earlier because tomorrow will be a holiday.
Mhm.
So is there anything we should do before Jay goes and
blows
plays
up a couple city blocks.
Bomberman?
No,
Bomberman.
From the way this is sounding, would it be too far fetched to assume we're in a end of days type scenario?
If this goes, if based on the vision of a city being swallowed in a vortex, it doesn't sound like a good thing.
Right. Yeah, just a little bit of conversation that happened before, but they're just gonna be walking or whatever's going. Wanda, assuming we all don't like die horribly or something,
Mhm.
wanna go on a hike?
What?
Well, you see, there's been talk at the diner, and there's quite a few places I actually want to check out.
Fair enough.
Like something about a really beautiful spot to see the sunset near like a pond or something.
Okay. I guess. Sure.
Okay.
Question mark?
Is Lacey hearing all of this?
I assume this is while
Probably.
they're heading back, yeah, because we wouldn't have driven, we
She's
would have
going to
walked.
quietly text Amanda, "You idiot, he just asked you out on a date!"
And she keeps walking.
I'm so confused.
So she said yes to a date without realizing it was a date. Got it.
So, as you guys have returned, their group definitely made it there, but back before, given
Oh yeah.
cars are much faster
Oh, yeah.
than walking out to the edge of town. So did you guys make it back? You guys reconvene and kind of explain what had happened.
You know, fun fact, it's not that difficult to upgrade someone's PC for some reason. I now know that.
We should probably try to see if we could find this building.
Another fun fact. You would never believe how easy it is to access underneath the streets to blow up a road.
I'm not gonna believe it.
We got a few hours. What do you guys want to do? Do we want to go scout the town a bit? Do we want to...
We don't have to stop at town. Everything, the building layout stuff is public record.
Well, we still have to check out these buildings.
If we want anything done in a timely manner, I guess, well, Lucien can kind of fly. You know I'm right here.
Are you though?
You know, that's a good question.
I can do some internet research, see if I can't
I
help narrow
Getting
things
my
down.
accent's confused. Yeah, probably. Definitely a good idea.
Let me act under pressure. So you're kind of see if you can find a structure that matches what you saw.
Dice.
There definitely wasn't anything like windows or anything like that.
Right. Act under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use roll 20, see what happens. Hey! Okay.
So, act under pressure.
It's like, I want to find this place, damn it.
So it says you do what you set out to do. You were searching for something that matches that description of the room that you saw. Given how small it was, you could kind of see the walls. They're just barely outside of, but that's because how dark it was. Or 4 pillars that kind of held up the roof. It wasn't like dome shaped. It was like literally like a cylinder shaped.
Mm-hmm.
In ways when it comes to the town, there is nothing that matches that description.
There's nothing in town.
Mm-hmm.
Anything outside of town?
Nearest town, looking for that description. Oh, nothing nearest town either.
I don't understand.
What about underground?
Maybe? Let me try that.
I mean, there are circular rooms in the sewers and stuff like that, but they usually have heavy machinery inside.
Hmm.
That's usually like where like the stations are, essentially, where everything kind of all the. I don't want to say like I'm not. I don't know much about like sewers, but I'm thinking like where everything kind of congeals and meets.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can kind of
yeah,
have like
yeah,
the service stations essentially.
Right. Okay, so this is starting to feel much worse than previously thought, because if this is not a building in town... Cracker do if it's not somewhere nearby?
Assuming this isn't just some magical bullshit in general.
Or something underground.
We did check that already.
Yeah. Like the basement structures, like the structures in the basement, there was nothing above ground in any of the buildings that matched that description. Nothing in the sewer system that matched that description without having like machinery.
Would you want? But the thing is, would you want something mapped out like that if you're trying to keep it a secret?
Yeah, that's fair. That would mean that
it was secretly built.
Yep.
I doubt we'll find it.
I'm gonna have to if they take her.
Unless the bright side of the tracker. But
That's if they don't take it from her before they go there.
yeah,
That's the only risk behind it.
pretty well hidden. It's not one that's really necessarily known as a tracker unless you saw it there.
my work is good.
It just looks like a normal choker, to be fair.
Yeah.
My work is good, man.
It was by design, because Amanda didn't want it to look like she had a tracking device on her neck.
Fair.
She didn't want to wear a collar.
Or be chipped.
Or be chipped.
So, yeah.
Let's take care of one problem about the festival. Parade.
Blow up a city block! Yeah!
We're gonna have to scout the streets
pulls out one of them.
Terrible idea.
We're gonna have to scout the streets beforehand.
Pulls out one of them long grill lighters from behind his back, lights it. I'm ready.
We're gonna have to
You're-
scout the streets because if we need to make sure there's nobody around before that goes off.
Mhm.
I can make a couple laps on my bike.
You do that, a few of us can wander, he can fly. Huh?
Oh, so I'm a he now. Wait up. He's always been.
Yes, you've upgraded from it.
Damn it.
So,
Oh, he's not winged shit anymore? Okay.
you guys
It's a good nickname.
I want from Augur, Rachel, and whoever else is keeping an eye on the street.
I assume that the group's probably together other than those two.
Other than the people who are just gonna
Who
stick
has
down,
the-
okay. Explosives.
And then there's Jay, who's going to be under the ground.
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Junkrat. Just imagine
Who's doing
Junkrat
his
laugh
own
as
thing.
He's placing explosives.
Mhm.
So I want, technically, pretty much everyone give me act under pressure.
Everyone.
Is that
Cool.
cool or sharp?
That is cool.
Alright.
Oh, dang, Rachel.
I want to roll these ones.
I rolled a 5.
It's an 11.
All right.
I rolled a 13 because Rachel is awesome.
I'm so glad I rolled 11 on placing explosives.
I
Gotta
just
roll
need one
David's
from
too, Dre.
David.
That would. Oh wait, you're right, David. He's also doing stuff.
David.
So you have
Ah.
2.
Oh,
misses.
damn.
Okay.
I had a
Oh,
5.
wow.
Yeah, so that's just, yeah. So overall, overall group success. And Jay succeeded on not blowing himself up or the
Don't worry,
party.
there's about between 10 and 26 of dynamite spread throughout the underground. Don't worry about it.
So, you kind of prep it so that you can light it from a safe get a distance away.
That way we can get out of the area before it.
Yeah.
And you guys wait until you watch one patrol kind of go past, and you kind of you get the sense that it takes them a while for it to loop around, because it's usually only 1 or 2 patrol cars on route at night. It's like I said, it's a small town.
Probably timing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you as soon as they go past, you know you have a decent amount of time, and there's no one on the street. So you guys get to a safe distance.
Yeah.
Do you guys stay to be able to see what the result?
Nah.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
I'm not a guy.
We walk away from it.
So you guys start heading home. There's a flash of light behind.
Oh.
Don't look back. Don't look back.
I-
Don't look back. Don't look back.
Okay, normal people would look back.
Don't look back.
And panic!
You know
Be
what?
suspicious.
You know what? Fuck it. I need to
That is
see
less
the cloud.
suspicious to be panicked and see this happen. To be fair, walking away nonchalantly is more concerning.
Yeah, that
like
is
to-
a fair point.
I'd like to roll for cool to see if I can keep my composure so I can keep a straight face.
Go ahead.
Okay. Again, normal people would react.
Yeah, you're right. This is not going to be a good thing because that's a 5.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. You forgot for a second that you planted explosions.
No, it's more of he starts chuckling a little bit because it actually worked. He's got the
Good.
panic laughter. Is like, oh my god, it actually worked.
You know, it's
That's
concerning how much enjoyment you
Oh,
get
no.
out of that.
what happened?
There's a he kind of starts laughing a little bit, and you can see a cop car kind of going around the corner.
Jay,
The lights on, and
you had to say
Following
something.
us or
what's currently going to head towards you guys because it's got to go past you to get to the thing.
let's find windows are tinted anyway.
Fair enough. They kind of drive
Come on,
past.
you really think a criminal's not going to have a tinted window
Oh,
car?
yeah. But now they've seen your car on the road.
Legalities.
At night.
Okay.
Driving away from there.
It might have questions. It's fine.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah, Rachel took a different way home.
fair enough.
He was the smart one.
Lucien or Augur is just gargoyled up on a building somewhere. It's fine.
Crouching, just, oh, y'all fucked.
So you guys kind of, do you guys turn the news on, or you just not care?
I'm curious to see exactly what they're gonna say about the parade and stuff. If they're gonna bother doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, they're currently stationed. Like you see, there's police tape kind of already being placed up real quick. There's fire trucks and there's fires. They're basically every shop is gone.
Ooh.
The whole front end of most of the shops are just kind of caved in, and the whole road is
So
just...
before they start showing like the images and everything of like where the buildings were and stuff, Jay's just gonna be like, so I forgot to mention, there
Lacey's
may
taking herself downstairs to her infirmary.
there may be some issues with going shopping after all of this is over.
Well, yeah, you can't walk on the street. What's your point?
No.
And then
He
there's the
just
scene
points
of
at the
the
TV.
streets. They're just the whole... It's like a... It's like you took the front half of all the buildings and just kind of squashed them down into this pit.
Yeah. And you said Lacy was heading down into the infirmary?
Yup, she went down there to not watch everything on TV right now.
Good.
Oh
Augur's
no.
dangling from the rafters down there.
Jeez.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi.
So who wants to be the one to break it to Lacey that the front of the thrift shop's gone?
Just tell her she can't work for a while. She'll be fine.
Okay.
Just reorganizing stuff, keeping busy.
And because you rolled an 11, the current story is they are closed down the parade. They suspect it was a gas pipe ruptured somewhere.
Boom!
Nice.
Well
That's
played.
good. Let's
Literally,
not get
boom.
the FBI down here.
So they are not suspecting a terrorist group.
Just kind of
Yay.
does a little bow. And then
Yeah,
heads to the basement door to walk downstairs and break the news to Lacey. Hey, Lacey.
Yeah.
Slight problem. Well,
Just
depends on how you look at it.
shelf.
Depends on how you look at it. Good news, you don't have to work for a while.
Well, if the apocalypse happens, I don't think I'll be working anytime soon anyways.
Bad news, the whole front of the building's gone.
Yeah, cool.
There really was a lot of rubble there.
Yeah.
Great.
Walks over to Lacey and puts hand on her back. You doing okay?
Well, you know. This escalated quite a lot, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't fighting monsters in basements anymore.
I resemble that remark.
We know you do.
He's a monster in a basement currently.
He just gives her a side hug and just holds her there. We're going to be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure you get out of this alive. Okay?
Nobody's dying.
You're right. Especially
What
not
all
you.
this is for.
Points at the infirmary, but all this isn't going to keep you safe from a cult.
Well, you can at least try.
You're right. Nothing's going to happen to you. Right, Augur?
Oh, if it's any consolation, I don't exactly want to see you dead yet. You always have the best reactions.
I'm not sure if I should take that as an insult or a compliment, to be completely fair.
And to be fair, you need to choose your words more wisely. Yet is not an appropriate word for that.
And
Never mind. Never mind. Okay then.
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Mm-hmm. And goes back upstairs.
Just gonna stay downstairs, reorganizing stuff for a little bit.
Amanda will probably stay up reading until everybody actually goes to their rooms.
yeah, Augur's just gonna get comfortable, like just right side up on the raptor and just get comfortable there.
Rachel will probably end up spending the night there because of everything going on.
So you kind of, everyone kind of starts going to bed. Imagine Rachel just kind of crashes on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Augur crash?
Basement.
The windowsill of Lacy's room.
Oh, that's not. Is that even enough room for you to do that?
Yeah.
It's a windowsill.
How much window space are we looking at?
Average windowsill
No.
is about 8 inches.
Yeah.
Not enough really for it.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, actually, average
She's got
windowsill
a
is about
tree outside
6
because that's how
inches.
she climbed out the last time.
That tree it is.
so you're kind of sitting outside the tree there.
Well, I guess it's time to chop down that tree so you can't climb out. So you can't climb out again.
No chopping down trees.
We have a backyard. It'll fall that way now on the house. Maybe.
Because you guys were out fairly late in the night, it takes you guys a bit to rise. There's no parade. Lucy's still in her room.
Mm.
Stone's still going?
Brighter than they've before. There's even more cracks that kind of.
Guess I'll go make breakfast while I wait for everyone.
Yeah.
Lacey's heading immediately to the library to start tossing through anything she can find because this is starting to get to her a little bit and she just wants to know how to make it stop.
Right, so you're just going through books. And it's just.
At some point, David would also be in the library researching his own thing.
Okay.
How you holding up there?
Not great. I'm here.
Meanwhile, Augur is going to do a straight up normal, and for some reason is at the dining room table now.
The fuck?
Imagine Jay is down the dining room table at some point.
Walks in and sees him at the table. Since when do you sit at tables?
You know, I was hoping someone would ask that. And that is a wrong accent. You know what I mean.
Honestly, that isn't even the question I wanted to ask. The question I wanted to ask would be the fuck? But honestly, I don't know why this surprised me. Nothing should surprise me in this world anymore. It just walks, gets a cup of coffee, goes to the table, and thud.
Seriously, what did the table do to you?
Well, today's the day that heartless thing is supposed to attack everybody. And just because we got rid of the parade, I wonder what it's going to do now.
Be pissed off at us as I walk into the room with food.
Kind of head still down, just like does a little backhand wave towards Augur. Can't you, see through its eyes or something?
Huh? That was his trait.
Oh, shit. Well,
Yeah, he was definitely more useful than you.
Yeah.
eh. At the same time, though,
They all channel it differently.
At the same time, though, it spares him from going through the same stuff we're going through right now.
Hmm.
He had his moment to shine. And the rate it's going, odds are he's not going to survive for as long as I need him.
Hmm.
To be fair, you're supposed to die at the parade, so...
Oh, that's been postponed now.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean there won't be another one.
My only question is, can this heartless thing get in the house?
Hmm.
Fuck if I know.
Shouldn't.
Warded?
But was it warded against everything? Even things we didn't know existed.
I guess ghosts.
Depends
live in
on
the
what
house.
Lucien did.
Yeah, I really wasn't paying enough attention when he did that.
Well, you
Fair.
paid enough attention to allow yourself in.
Obviously.
Wait. You count as a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Does this king count as a demon?
Would I know that?
It counts more as like an undead, it seems, more so than a demon.
Okay, so undead.
Okay, good.
It seems more like it would obey commands. From what you can tell, it doesn't seem like it's definitely not a free-thinking creature.
Oh, good. So it's someone's bitch. Gotcha.
Yeah, we need to find its source, is the problem.
Does anybody else remember? Can't remember which one it was. There was some creature we were dealing with that mentioned having a master itself.
Alright,
The-
that'd probably been in my, fuck it. What was his name? It's
I don't
some
remember.
kind of hunger demon or some shit?
I think so.
Huh.
Terrible conversation.
Do you think that's got anything to do with this?
Knowing our luck, probably.
You have luck.
No, we don't. That was my point.
We're still alive, aren't we?
You say this.
It's a curse more often than not.
Exactly.
I tend to look it as a blessing that we're still alive. We can do
No.
something when you're alive. When you're dead, you're gone. Can't do anything after that. And then you're left ruin in your wake.
To be fair, though, a blessing is like what happened with Lucien. He doesn't have to go through any of this.
Oh, he's still completely aware.
Hmm.
Oh. You're about as f***ed as the rest of us then, Lucien.
Do you go
If you can hear
poof
me.
bye-bye when all this is over? Can we have him back anytime soon?
It depends.
On.
How I'm feeling at the time. Of course, I have to be alive for that to happen.
Hmm. Demon.
Sure. Don't you like it better in your own realm, though?
Yeah, no, not really.
No.
Can we like
Okay.
perform an exorcism and just get rid of him?
You know, you really shouldn't say what was going through my mind because I was hoping to keep that away from him. I was thinking that exact same thing.
I mean, you know, not that I think any of us are capable of doing that.
No, none of us are.
You're welcome to try.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, none of us are.
You can hear sirens in the distance at this point.
No.
That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna go outside and check out what's going on.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna follow her. See if we can see anything.
I just peek out the blinds.
You just kind of look out. You kind of. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, but you can kind of tell a general. It's not. It's definitely, it seems to be within the residential districts where you guys are. Maybe 3-4 blocks away, if you judging from the sound.
Rachel, got room on that bike for another.
Sure. If you don't mind helmet hair.
We're going ahead. She just runs after her.
Wait, what?
Let's go see what's going on. Or we die. Because she's one of those that rushes in.
Rachel's the same.
I imagine that everybody is aware that they just ran off. And you're the bike.
Yep.
Well. Alright, rest of you, let's go.
Where are we
Lacy!
going? What?
You said you're in the library, that's why I as far as would have been saying it like that.
Yeah.
As far as to get her attention.
Yeah.
Come on. We're not leaving you here alone.
Where are we? What?
Sirens in the residential area. We're gonna go see what's going on.
Freaking grabs a couple of the books and
Yep.
follows.
Just gonna put a bookmark on whatever he was reading. Which book on lycanthropy, by the way, because she was in the room.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So, the 4 of you, I imagine, are taking.
That's
well, 3 of
Augur's
you-
flying, yeah.
The 3 of you
Yeah.
are taking the truck or the car.
Probably a truck.
Okay.
A little bit more
I imagine Augur
inconspicuous.
probably went to catch up with Amanda and Rachel.
He is actually sticking relatively close to this group.
Mm.
I forgot how to tab. That
You
Hold-
click it.
hold-
the group in the
left
truck.
There you go.
You gotta
There
hold
we
left click.
Yep, there.
So you're stick close to that.
Yeah.
Alright. So. We'll just do this.
Oh dear.
That's never a good thing to hear.
That's okay. Amanda's really fast and Rachel has a bike. I see gray.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
You see, as you kind of pull around the block, the motorcycle, you see the car parked in front of a house. There's about 3 of them currently.
Oof.
That's not good.
You can hear gunfire.
Okay.
What do you do? There were 4 have not quite arrived.
What do we
Call
do?
them, warn them that there's a lot of cops here and there's a lot of gunfire. They may want to keep back.
Yeah, the gunfire is coming from this direction back down here.
Where? What?
I don't know how to
Again.
drag.
I can't see anything.
They're,
Think again?
see this right here? Draggy. How do I pull your guys' attention? That's why.
No.
No, we can't. I see nothing but gray on my screen, so I don't
If you
see.
click and hold and ping, I can see where you ping.
I was just saying it's down here.
I can't even see
This-
that.
There's you just see gray, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no. And I haven't revealed anything yet. I'm just saying this is the direction
Ah.
that you're here.
Oh, okay. Like, I can't see you even pinging, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not letting us see anything because of it. So, I'm
You see
assuming
your guys'
down.
tokens?
We can see the
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah, we can see our tokens. We just can't see you pinging anywhere.
Pinging or pulling direction or whatever you're trying to do. I don't see any notification for it.
On it. You can see it
Oh,
now.
there it is.
Okay,
yes.
there we go.
It was in the
I
GM layer,
must
that's why.
just be blind then.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nope,
No,
it's
I was in the GM
still
layer, so it
over
wasn't.
here.
There we go. I saw that. I never saw anything Fluffy did. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, no. Fluffy was on the GM layer, so it didn't come through on our end. He's off the GM layer now.
Even
Okay.
when he did it after is what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh.
because zoom in and things, so happens.
50%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys wait for the group to arrive, or are you moving in?
You know, does have a pistol. And you have a shotgun.
Let's just sneak up and see what's going on.
Gonna
Let's not-
approach to see if we can see anything.
Yeah.
Probably have our guns out though. Would be a good idea.
Yup.
Roll act under pressure.
Cool.
It's not bad. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
7. I barely made it.
Okay. Next success.
Da 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 da. Nope.
Oh no. Would you
So Amanda, you kind of you make it there. But you, in order to remain perfectly like hidden, you can't really quite make out too much. You're kind of like peeking through a bush, and you can't quite make out in detail. You can kind of see the cops a little bit.
Mhm.
Rachel,
Everything
you
goes to hell.
you see there's like a few boxes that you kind of peek over this fence. So you kind of step up. You kind of place your hand on the board to kind of pull to look over this, like one of those wooden fences.
Mhm.
The boards give, and you're now in the backyard,
Whoops.
making a lot of noise,
I assume I see this.
which is now send us to the token layer.
Oh, hello.
I assume I saw her fall.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
What do you see?
you see
Oh.
this chandelier creature has got this sword. It's kind of dripping with blood. There's people, about 4 or 5 at this moment, dead. There's a cop currently at his feet down below, and 2 shooting at him. Bolts kind of whizzing and hitting this thing, not to no effect.
How close is Amanda to me? Do
I'm
I know how
thinking-
close she is?
She's
too
only
far.
about like 5 feet or so away.
Amanda?
Just-
It's here.
Oh, good. Oh, I think I go and
Call
help
them.
her up.
Call them now.
Yeah, she's gonna get on her phone and she's helping Rachel up.
Yep.
Roll act under pressure, man, to see if you get her up before, because this thing has definitely noticed her and is currently approaching.
Good. Okay, that's an 8. An 8.
You get her up, and however, it does get right to there before you can get her over. It's currently like phasing through the fence.
Oh, run call,
Spike,
run
get
and
the
call.
spike.
Yeah, we run to a spike. She's pulling out her phone, trying to get a hold of like Jay because he's driving.
No.
Yeah, remember the heartless thing? Yeah, it's here. Run.
Does a quick little
There's several people dead.
emergency brake U-turn, and
What?
damn.
But
Yeah,
you're already heading in that
it's-
direction.
It sees
Going
us,
back the
by
other
the way. So it's gonna follow us.
Let's hope we can't get lost.
Oh.
I imagine we're on speaker because he's driving.
So you get
Yes.
as you get onto the bike, and it gets there, and you kind of turn to look back, and then you look back to the front, and you see he's right in front of you all of a sudden.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh,
Alright.
oh. He's fast.
And it's going to
Mm.
We're still
close
on
for
the
a swing. What are you
phone.
I'm going to freaking punch it and just drive straight around him.
Mhm.
all right. Roll
Throw him
act under
into
pressure.
the gas.
Also, if Augur kept going in that direction, how much distance could he make?
That's
It
better.
depends if he was warned too, because he would have seen the U-turn with the car.
That's
Because he's
true.
not in the car with them.
Well, that and if he was looking
Yeah.
there, he would have seen it before we got the call, probably.
Depends how close you guys were.
From his distance, he could probably see the bike and see that other people are driving away now. So it depends. Is he going to go toward the bike or is he going to follow the truck?
Is he gonna go towards the thing that killed him?
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
Fate is a funny thing.
I've got a 9 on my act under pressure.
Okay. You are going to be able to drive past him, but he is going to get a swing on you.
Okay.
So you do take 2 harm, ignore armor.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay.
As
Well,
it like phases through and hits your physical form.
Mm.
That didn't feel good. Let's go.
You start driving off, and you can see the augur above.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on him, making sure he's not being dumb and keeping going. Or if he's...
Yeah.
And it's going to use magic.
Oh!
Oh.
And it's going to blast. You see these
Again,
bolts of fire kind of.
we stayed on the phone, so they can hear
Yeah.
everything going on.
Yep. So it's currently firing missiles at you.
Oh,
I
good.
want you to roll act under pressure, Rachel.
Good.
As these kind of
Oh boy.
these dark flames come crashing toward.
Okay. Making sure I don't have anything crazy to add to this. I don't. Ooh, just barely 7.
7. Okay. You manage to keep the bike going. However, there's going to be a cost.
Yeah.
One of the missiles comes careening and hits. It's going to hit toward the face, which is going to make the visor freeze over.
Oh, okay.
Which means you're going to either have to like take the helmet off the seat, or you're going to have to try to use Amanda to guide you.
Amanda, you're either gonna have to tell me which way to go or get this darn thing off my head.
Yeah, she's probably gonna... What is she gonna do? She's gonna attempt to guide you then. Because she doesn't want you to not be wearing a helmet. Well, that's a much better number. That is a 9.
Okay. A few little narrow scrapes, but you managed to guide her back toward heading toward home. Augur, what are you doing? These things definitely noticed you now.
Please tell me you followed the girls.
Yeah, let's do the semi-smart thing, but do it in a way to where the fire would be more drawn to him.
Okay, so you're kind of staying a little bit back.
Mhm.
Kind of look at it, and you can see it now locked eyes with you for a second. And you kind of turn the flashlight, and it's in front of you.
Oh god.
I don't like this thing.
Then you can go for a swing.
Alright.
Act under pressure to see if you can dodge its attack.
Oh.
Buddy.
That's an 8.
Yeah,
That's a missed success.
Okay.
Alright.
So you'll be taking the 2. You'll be taking 1 damage. Ignore armor.
Oh, you have your Healy thing.
Yep.
You may roll for that.
Which...
Hey!
Nope.
Hey, there you go.
The fuck
So
is
you-
damage?
You regenerate. You just kind of keep flying.
Hmm.
You can hear it kind of behind and fading back. What do you do?
You know, I'm gonna try talking to it, because Dark Negotiator is a thing.
Alright. Go ahead and try. What do you say to it?
Not on the foot. Dog. Okay. Sorry. Dog. Surely you have some purpose. What might that be? Am I getting an accent again? Damn it!
It's a zombie. It's an undead. I don't think it can communicate.
I'm at least
lost eyes
distracting
if
it.
By this point, probably. I imagine we would have left the garage open for him to get in.
It's about that far away from you.
Mm.
It's currently not approached. It's currently its eyes locked with yours as you talk to it. What do you do? Doesn't seem to be talking back.
Surely you're tired. I'm gonna go rest for a bit. Okay, so I cannot manipulate it. Good to know.
Yeah, because you manipulate someone for dark negotiator says if it can reason and talk.
Yeah.
It cannot reason or talk.
Yeah.
Just get your ass back home.
Okay, fine. I'll start flying home.
So you turn to start flying around, and it's in front of you again.
Yeah.
Keep going home.
Yeah.
Stop him. Before you get yourself killed.
Duck out of the way as this thing swings, and you keep going. It doesn't seem to be able to keep up with you.
Huh.
However, someone kept appearing in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, what did I do? How did I do that?
You didn't do anything. I don't
Okay.
I
think.
brought you guys back here.
He's gonna look back to test a theory.
Okay.
You lock eyes with you again.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going forward after that.
It's in front of you again. Roll active pressure.
All right.
Yep.
You take 2 harm, ignore armor. Go ahead and roll for your negative.
Think that's 1. That's a 1.
You heal 1 harm, so you only take 1 harm.
All right. Oh yeah, just gonna keep going after that.
All right.
To the home place.
I imagine Amanda's probably staying by the window, keeping an eye out.
Yeah, you see him kind of flying inwards, and the thing is not following him.
Rachel, Augur, downstairs now. Let me get you patched up.
So be it.
I look out the window. Is he still out there?
Nah, he's quite a bit
I've
back.
been watching out the window, yeah.
The thing doesn't seem to be approaching. Seems it could not keep up with Augur.
Interesting.
And I believe the infirmary just allows you to just straight up heal people.
I think by
Well,
1 or something.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least by 1. So Rachel's back to only 1 harm, and Augur should be back to full.
Mhm.
You can heal people. You have space for 1 or 2 to recuperate. And these are minor, so they won't require anything extra. So, yep. Do a +1 to Rachel. There you go. And you'll heal 1 harm if you rest. So after tending to the minor scrapes you guys hit. And the wounds, as you looking at them, they're not normal. Like, you've seen slash marks, you've seen things. There's just like this dark, almost like the veins are kind of like blackened where the hit was. So you kind of essentially using that, you kind of use a little like antibiotics and some medicines and stuff to see if you can help with whatever this is, and it seems to aid. Doesn't seem to be major effect. once tended to, it does seem to fade. But doesn't seem to detect the it definitely doesn't slash people open. Almost like it's draining life away. So you guys meet up back in the living room after wounds have been tended to.
So we didn't stop it.
No, but we definitely learned something here.
Hmm.
This thing works off your eyesight.
Interesting.
Yeah. Always seeming to get in front of you when you turn away from it.
You use that to lure at places. We need to find its heart. We need to find its master.
Maybe we can do some more reading up now that we've seen it. Figure out typical masters, typical places. Hearts are kept. Jay, have you heard from Ned yet?
Have I?
No.
Nope.
Amanda, you smell coffee. Like freshly brewed. Is your closest door to kitchen door?
She kind of in the middle of everyone talking, just kind of turns around and then goes into the kitchen.
You see a familiar person. The practitioner of the magic arts that trained Lacy a little bit, currently in the kitchen. Hello. I'll be honest, heard a very interesting sound last night.
Mm.
Which
Kind
one
of-
would that be?
Explosion.
I mean, he's technically probably talking loud enough for
Maybe?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's-
people in the living
he's
room.
not being
right next
quiet.
door.
Yeah, so they
He's-
is anybody
he's
join me in the
basically
kitchen
right
then?
Yeah, I say Jay would walk in there, seeing Amanda walk in. It's like, she's gonna leave the conversation like that. This sees the guy. Oh.
Yeah. I heard an explosion. Was wondering who could possibly be responsible for that.
No idea.
Well, maybe I'll find someone else that did it. Or maybe it was just an accident. I don't know. Don't really care, to be honest.
What are you
Just
doing
want to make sure
here?
I'm safe. No, just checking in. Seeing how Lacy is progressing into magic.
Mm-mm. She's
Sure.
doing okay,
That's good.
I think.
Well, she hasn't killed any of you, it seems.
No.
So that's good. It just walks right into the living room.
Follow him back in.
Oh, you're gonna... Wait, has David met this guy?
No, I don't think David was around the first time we met him.
No, David and Rachel have never met him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there.
Hello!
What are you doing here?
Oh, just checking in to see how you're doing for magic. Who is this? He looks to Rachel.
This is Rachel Howard. Old friend.
Pleasure.
And you are?
I find names to be interesting.
Names are kind of coined as respectful.
Yeah, I've kind of lost mine. That makes sense. Problems with magic. They don't always go the way you intend.
No, I guess I don't.
It looks toward the augur goes, "Oh, you're certainly different."
What you mean? You meaning to tell me I'm not the first person you saw with wings?
No, yeah, not the first. But you're different.
A special snowflake.
Special snuffling can hell, yes.
Oh my.
I didn't mean I apologize, Lacey. I didn't mean to interrupt whatever this is.
Well, maybe you could help. Actually.
Any knowledge of the arcane I can share. Yes.
What do you know about Heartless?
He kind of looks a bit. He looks like concerned as soon as you mention that. He goes, "Those are foul creatures."
Yeah, well, one just chased Rachel, Augur, and Amanda all the way back home and killed a lot of people. And could have killed more if the parade had continued today. And it's apparently tied to something else that's coming.
Well, they can only be killed by striking the heart.
Yeah, and we don't know where that is.
That's the tricky part. Most of the time, this is usually created by some sort of group of I hate to call them arcane users because that's kind of what me and you are, and well, rogue. We'll call them rogue arcane users. I feel that makes a little bit better. Less connection to us. They tend to not care for limitations. That makes sense. So they don't care about making one of these fiendish creatures. Depending on the strength of the person who made it or the group that made it, they could conceal the heart's location through magical means. Though with a stronger person or group of people could overcome that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like the idea of one of those things. Well, anywhere near me. Because I can't do at all anything to it.
No, yeah, we realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do not look it in the eye.
Yeah, we figured
Oh
that
yeah, that
out
was
too.
scienced.
By looking in the eye, you invite it to be in front of your eye when you turn.
Great.
And it will take that invitation. The kind of spell we would probably need to make sure we can bypass any concealment will require some ingredients. I have a few, but there was one ingredient that I would need.
What do you need?
as gruesome as it may sound, I would need an eye of a hawk.
I could probably get that.
Yes. The ritual would take time to set up. It would be faster if I had other help. I have a study in my own house. With the books we require, I can get the resources there.
If David wouldn't mind coming with, we could probably help.
Is
Don't-
David a magic user?
I really
Just-
don't feel comfortable separating.
Do we have a choice?
I'll keep them safe as much as I can. My wards in my house are better than this, though these are effective wards.
Hmm.
I doubt that thing can get in. I don't think I could get in here, to be honest.
Good to know.
Well, let's not try finding that out anytime soon.
Well, unless you invite it in. By looking it in the eye. So
So
don't
if you
look out the
can
windows.
Get out of my head.
I like this one. I like him a lot. Yeah, the two of you with me, we could set up the ritual pretty easily. Yeah. And then if I can get the... There is one thing that will be kind of it might be an issue.
Hmm.
If it can't get to us, and the people realize that we're trying to locate its heart, and they realize it can't get to us, they might try to lure us out.
How?
Protective nature of people can often be used against them. If it can't get to us, it can get to others. Keep killing until we show. This might be able to be remedied if it can access a couple of us. This should be easy to keep distance from as long as someone maintains eye contact.
Hmm.
It can approach you, but as long as you don't turn away, it can't be in front of you. That makes sense?
So bait.
I find that funny. They like the idea of bait.
Great.
So,
Right, so you're telling me I could just go out there and have a stare down?
Well, you'd still have to back up.
essentially.
Because that's really difficult in flight.
Yeah, he might be the best bait.
You've got
And
backup
you-
if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the best one capable of accessing that. Like you said, you should have no problem getting an eye of the hawk.
Yeah, we won't be flying him over.
Rachel and Jay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have to go hunting alone while this thing is out, apparently. This is fine.
I can join you.
You're already hurt.
Oh,
Scratch.
he kind of waves his hand and places it on your shoulder, Rachel.
Mm.
You can see the magic kind of, and he heals you, for one.
Well,
Because it's magic.
Mhm.
There you go.
Best
Gonna
explanation.
question- I ain't gonna question anybody that can do that.
I mean, I'm fast. I just have to avoid looking at it.
Just keep your head down. Use your nose.
Yeah.
I'm
Fruity
pretty
taste
good
it
at
shows.
What?
Fruit Loops commercial, don't mind me.
Follow your nose for the pretty taste that shows.
Oh,
So
my characters I get picked on, man. Even in this one. Is I thought I don't know. Is Rachel actually coming with me? Because I originally was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rachel's gonna go with.
Okay. You can't really drive a bike in the forest.
No, she'll walk and try and keep pace.
good luck with that.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say you
know.
can't though. That's the thing. She's gonna have to carry you if something happens.
Yeah.
That's the only downside to this. That's why she's reluctant to let you go. You wouldn't be able to keep up with her, and it would hinder her to have you carried.
Yeah. It's either that or
Unless you want Augur to go with me, because at least he can
Yeah.
outrun it too. You already know that both of us could probably outrun it.
Yeah.
And you could have basically two groups, Jay and Rachel, and then Augur and
Mhm.
Amanda, see which groups gets spotted.
Yeah. Go from there.
You get two people with cars, and you get a car and a bike, and you got two people who move pretty quickly. Amanda still faster than Augur,
Yeah.
but Augur has the benefit of ignoring
Terrain.
buildings and terrain. So now we have that plan set up. And
Wait, what are those
the fact-
two doing? Are they just staying at the house?
They're
We're
gonna
gonna
be
be out on the street.
they're gonna go into his. Remember, he's got that kind of cabin.
Mm.
He's gonna essentially, with their help, start setting up the ritual.
With Jay and Rachel.
Jay and Rachel are gonna be out on the street trying to play bait.
Yeah, they're gonna try to draw it, hopefully, so that Amanda doesn't, so she can get that last ingredient, the eye of the hawk.
Good luck with that. The two weakest
Yep.
people just went alone
That's
together.
Fine. We got guns and cars and bikes.
And this thing, as long as you keep an eye on it, doesn't seem that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't get hurt. So we can fine tune these plans next session,
Mm-hmm.
because it is like she said, it's at least for me, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fair.
I do have work.
Yeah, and I do have a session tomorrow starting at 2 Central Standard Time, where I get to go into play some Out of the Abyss as Sir Lancelot, the bugbear.
Oh my god, that's
Oh.
tomorrow. Yes! Ah!
So
We'll see how well that works out. My Sunday session, I believe, is back as well. Saturday night we'll be doing Withra again.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have, and next Saturday we can hopefully see the conclusion of this chapter that I've lovely and happily called the Apocalypse.
Lovely.
good.
Good.
I've been sitting on this one for a while. Any other announcements?
Lady Crumps on Sunday, back at all of the regular stuff. We're gonna have a good time, apparently, with Strahd in his castle and the trial. And it's going to be interesting, so.
By fire.
Trying to explain to Ruby things.
Mhm.
She's sitting here trying to understand.
Yep.
It's not technically D&D at all in any way,
No,
except for the
it's
2
called
dice
Yeah.
roll.
Apocalyptic Engine or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot more story driven than it is rolls. There's a lot less rolls.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
the rolls are like straightforward.
See if you can
Oh, yeah.
see if you see things, see if you can find information. That's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
The most common role is going to be either kick your ass if you're in a fight, or act under pressure. Because act under pressure is basically kind of covers pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And you don't like. There's some things where like, oh, I want to do this. Okay, you can just do it. But if it's like, I want to do this, and you're in the middle of a fight, that's when it might be act under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's less restrictive than D&D, I feel, because some of the NPCs were named by the party, some of the either from their past, or some of the stores were created by the players, like Edna in the bookstore, stuff like that, the Creedies.
Rip Life's treasure.
Yeah.
Rip all the stores, to be honest.
Yeah.
The only problem is it doesn't have the same lifespan as like a campaign for D&D,
No.
No.
because you level up by doing certain things.
Speaking of level ups, do we get any
Yes,
experience?
'cause I believe you do get at least one experience, because
I actually forgot to add experience for the
Yeah,
time.
so I got 2 because I rolled a 5 when trying to hold composure after setting up explosives.
yeah.
So let me go back in here and fix that.
Oh, hey, Rachel leveled up. Cool.
Nice. So at the end of the session, we get to ask for questions. Did we conclude the current mystery? No.
Nope.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Technically, we saved Augur.
Technically,
Yeah.
I mean, Augur's still slightly in danger, but you did save a lot of people at the parade.
Mhm.
So you technically saved those people. Did you learn something new important about the world? Yes. There's apocalyptic event that might happen if you guys don't
Yeah.
Ah, shit! I never leveled up David. Damn it.
And did you learn something new or important about one of the hunters?
I
Not
feel
really.
like, I mean,
Not
Lacy has something to do with the void thing.
Fair.
That's still
There's
up in
some,
the air. We
there's the
don't even
cult,
know.
whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Okay, so
I
yeah, we'll say
mean, that would
she definitely
technically-
does have some, at least her whatever.
something
is
that
going
they
on with her
need
in the
from
stone.
her.
Yeah. So because we answered yes to 3 of the questions, you mark 2 experience each.
Oh, well, guess what?
Oh, I leveled up too.
I just leveled up.
Nice.
This is the first time
This
Lacey
is
has
not good.
not leveled up in one session.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Ruby.
Which actually, I realized I never marked my 1 for the 5 I rolled earlier.
Yeah.
The only other way for them to get experience is by failing.
Yeah. Also, what was that XP again? My brain just did it dirty.
2.
2.
Oh, alright.
Essentially, basically, they have stuff like, it's literally everything is 2d6s. It's 2d6 plus cool or charm or tough or weird, stuff like that. It's plus or minus. It's usually only plus 3, minus up to plus 3, or as low as minus 2 or 3. Anywhere in that kind of spectrum. 7 and basically you want 6 or less, you fail. 7 and 9, you kind of succeed. 10 up, you succeed. That's the gist of it. If you go back to the beginning of the VOD for this one, you'll see I kind of explained a little bit more. It's an interesting game. Yeah, I can explain a little bit more about it at a future point. I'll probably explain a little bit more next time we do it, just to kind of keep everyone up and going. But if you want to see what happens, tune in next time. We'll see if they can end the apocalypse. Or the apocalypse ends them. We'll find out.
Both are a good option.
No.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.